Hello, Team Rage. Oh my gosh, are you guys as excited as I am for this UK launch? I hope you are. And if you haven't looked at it yet, if you didn't get on the computer yesterday, if you missed the wake-up call, now is the wake-up call. Okay, so what's happening? New market. How do you utilize it? What do you do now with your current prospects? All that kind of stuff. That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, UK launch, new market. What does that mean? That means we got to get to work now. Okay? So we are set to launch in the fall. And while they have not given us a date yet, I would guess we're going to launch in October or maybe early November. That would be my guess. So, what do you do to prepare right now? Because you do not want to wait until launch date to start talking to people. You want to talk to people right now. Okay, so having said that, they cannot sign up yet. Do not have them sign up with a US or Canadian address. That is going to create problems. They'll have to re-sign up for another account, so don't do that. Okay, so you're going to want to just talk to people and collect their emails right now. If you have automatic CEO, which is a email collector, it also is an autoresponder, that kind of thing. If you have that system, they're talking about putting together a landing page currently, and they should also have a one-touch email coming out soon. Really handy tool if you have that. Just be aware that that's going to be a tool that you can use. If you don't, it's not a big deal. You can just, get a notepad, write down their emails, or collect them in a Word document. It really doesn't matter as long as you've got an email list of people to talk to. Now, they have had access to Beachbody products. There was I think they could order off of Beachbody UK or something like that. It had nothing to do with Team Beachbody. And of course, Amazon, eBay. So they are familiar with our products over there. There have been people who have been waiting to sign up over there for years as coaches. Years. And beyond that, a multitude of people who have been begging, waiting to get their own coach for support. So there's a lot of different opportunities available with this launch in the UK. So get out there and get some names. Now, you may have already met some people on the Team Beachbody message boards who are in the UK already, they fudged the address and made a US or a Canadian address so they could get the free account. Talk to those people right now. Maybe you've got a couple customers who signed up like that. Talk to them and let them know what's coming. Let them know that we're officially launching. If they did do that, they probably will need to sign up for a new account on the UK launch page. When that happens, you're going to want to make sure that they sign up with you again. So make sure that you have that link for them. So in terms of that, we also got something really neat coming out that they mentioned in the pre-launch packet. If you haven't read it, go through it. There will be pre-training for coaches over there. And this way, they can get out of the gates running. That's going to allow them to start talking to people about the business before we even launch. That's going to give them the tools they need to sign up and, hit emerald, hit diamond right out of the gates, because they're going to have that network of people to talk to right away. This means massive growth. And being in Canada, I didn't get to benefit from the Canadian launch, but the Americans who are here, and talk to Mike about this, when Beachbody launched in Canada, it was huge. It was huge. We had people waiting in Canada to do it for years. I was one of them. I had signed up years beforehand that said, please let me know when the coaching opportunity comes to Canada. I want to know. And of course I changed my email address, so I never got that email, but I found out about 6 months later and I went, so it's one of those things where people have been waiting, literally waiting for this opportunity. You need to go and find those people and talk to those people so that they're going to sign up with you. And my biggest suggestion when it comes to this is going to be for you to develop your brand. If you don't already have your brand on social media, now is the time to get it down, because those people over there are going to be drawn to the right coach for them. And for them to be able to find you, you need to be very clear about who you are, what your message is, So maybe your brand is that you're all about stay-at-home moms who love dogs and who crochet. I don't know. Maybe that's your brand. You know, it really is going to be very individual to who you are. And the best way for you to figure out who you're talking to over there is to figure out who were you when you, like before you started with Beachbody, who were you? What were your needs? What were your goals? What were your struggles? You want to get very clear about that, because that's the kind of person who's going to relate to you, because you've been through that journey, you've been through those struggles, and you've overcome or are in the process of overcoming. So be clear about who you're talking to. And we're going to get into a lot of training in the next little while. You know it. So we're going to go over a lot of branding stuff in the next little while, because that's going to be your ticket to getting things done. Now, I have to say this, and I said it already, but I'm saying it again, because I see product launches happen all the time, where people wait until the day before the product comes out. They wait till the day after the product comes out to even mention it once. You don't want to do that. You want to start talking about it right now. If you didn't post about it yesterday going, oh my gosh, we are moving to the UK, guys. BB is, I don't know why I call it BB, Beachbody is going to the UK. If you didn't do some really exciting post about that yesterday, even if you were busy, I mean, it's so important for you to be as jazzed about this as I am. Can you tell? Like, it looks like I've had a lot of caffeine. I have not had Shakeology though, so maybe that's it. It's one of those things where you want to be so excited about it that is contagious, that everybody can feel it around you, that everybody's going, oh my gosh, I want to get in on that. That's really important with this. So what you want to start doing, figure out who you're talking to, then get posting about it. Have people get in touch with you. You need a call to action. So maybe your post is, you know, about we're launching in the UK. I'm so excited to train new coaches in this business. People have been waiting over there for years. You know, get in touch with me, send an email here, or, you know, drop a line below in the comments or whatever it is. And you're going to want to do that on whichever social media platform you feel really strong with. Maybe you feel strong on one or two, maybe three of them. Get it out there. Get it out there as much as you can, and get your face out there. Don't be using those stock images that Beachbody put out. We need to be connecting to you and your brand. If you do not have a team name yet, I would highly recommend getting that out there, because people join Beachbody and it's Team Beachbody, and it's your team that we're getting on too. So what team are they joining? Get that out there. Start branding your team. Start getting that out there for people to be able to connect to, because that's something that's, to feel that team spirit, that team environment is very exciting. So I think that's a very important key to get that out there, and people are going to resonate with your team name too, because each one's very, very different. I mean, we've got, you know, Alvin has Team Matrix. That's got a different feel than Team Rage. I've got Team Ignite Your Passion. Everybody, you know, it's one of those things where we relate to these things in different ways, and they're empowering in different ways, and they resonate with different people in different ways. So somebody's going to want to work with me isn't necessarily going to want to work with another coach who has a different kind of thing. And the person that want to work with you maybe doesn't want to work with me because I got a different vibe, right? So you want to be very clear about who you are on your page so that they can go, that's the person that I want to work with. And there are so many people there. I got to go back into the packet and read it again, but I think they said it's the second strongest market in the world for multi-level marketing in the world. That's huge. The fact that it's become one of those things where it's a comfortable norm over there. That means they're going to be a lot more open to this opportunity than maybe some people over here. That's pretty exciting. Now, what do you do in the meantime? Because you don't want to just, only focus on the UK. You got to focus here now. So what's the leverage that you have right now when you're talking to people? It's, guys, we are launching in the UK in the fall. You want to sign up now, because when we open there, it is a golden egg opportunity, and your business will boom if you start talking to people. It is crucial that you're getting that information out there, because the people you bring on here are going to benefit in a massive way from that launch. It's just like product launches, right? Huge influx of orders, huge influx of new coaches when we have product launches. It's big. The same thing when we launch in a new country, it is huge. We're opening up a whole new market. We're finding people who know about the products already, they've used the products, they want to be coaches. They're already waiting for us. They're waiting for us. Go talk to them. So some of the other things you can do is start familiarizing yourself with some of the stuff that's really popular over there. That way you're going to find some general interests that you can relate to. You might be able to find some groups that are UK specific on Facebook, where you can start talking to these people and start developing those relationships. And that's going to be the most powerful thing you can do at this point. Get those relationships going, find out what their goals are. If they want to be a coach, get them plugged into that pre-training when it's available. That's going to be important. And share what you know, share what your experience has been like, share what your journey has been like. Get it out there. That's basically the main key point I can say about this entire training today. Get out there and talk to people. Get out there and build those relationships. Get fired up about it. Get them fired up about it. And you're going to see this massive change happen in your business. But you've got to take that step and get that ball rolling. So that's the main thing with the UK launch. So in the Coach Online office, in the breaking news right now, the international launch is the top heading. When you go into that in the Coach Online office, I don't have it in front of me, but they've got 4 things up there. They've got the pre-launch video, they've got the packet, they've got the site that you can send people to, and they've got the FAQ. These are all resources that you want to read through yourself. You want to watch the video. You want to get comfortable and familiar with it all so that you can share and be knowledgeable about what you're sharing. When people have questions, you'll be able to answer that for them, that kind of thing. So that is kind of what we want to focus on right now. Get familiar with the information, start talking to people, start building relationships, build that customer list, get their names, get their emails, get ready to be in touch with them. If they want to share it, get their phone numbers. Good time to get an international calling package so you can start phoning people. This is just such a wonderful, exciting opportunity for us to all reach out to these people and to be able to share this awesome opportunity beyond where we already are. And again, just don't forget that we've got people right here, right now in our market in the US and Canada. So make sure that you're also talking to them during this period. So go to the Coach Online office, read through these materials, get familiar, build relationships. Let's get pumped up for this launch. We will have a lot more upcoming stuff. I'm going to talk to Mike about doing maybe a Team Rage specific something that's really, for the UK market. And of course, don't forget every 2 weeks, we've got our coach sneak peek. That's where you can start inviting people from the UK to check out our team, to get familiar with our team and get comfortable with all the members and see how it all works. And that's a very exciting process. So use the tools that you've got on hand. Team trip to the UK. Now that sounds like fun. And I think it's one of those things where maybe we can plan for that after the launch sometime. That would be pretty sweet, wouldn't it? So really cool stuff. If for some reason you're able to go to the UK, cool. Talk to people while you're there. But I definitely think for the majority of us, at least, social media will definitely be the ticket for you to be able to talk to as many people as possible. And if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, that kind of thing, again, we want to get your brand down first, but once you've got that down, that's a great way to be able to reach a lot of people over there. And we'll talk about different UK hashtags that are good in the coming weeks so that we can really all focus on meeting as many people as possible. All right, so go check out that material. Get pumped. If you haven't done it yet, share on your social media. Holy cow, we are launching in the UK. All right, guys, have a good one.